Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's 1 million by 1 million strategy roundtable for entrepreneurs. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
part of the 1Mby1M Global Virtual Accelerator. Can you not hear me, Maureen? Is there a problem with the audio? Let me just check. Okay, you can hear. Good. So 1 million by 1 million, as you know, is the first and only global virtual accelerator in the world. Our mission is to help 1 million entrepreneurs reach $1 million and beyond in annual revenue, build $1 trillion in global GDP, and 10 million jobs. In support of that mission, we do these roundtables week after week after week. This is the 590th session, and we record every single event, and you'll find all those recordings available on the 1M1M Roundtables page on channel on YouTube. On Twitter, we are at 1M1M, and that's Romana. We publish a lot of very interesting, educational, inspirational material on all our social media platforms, Twitter, LinkedIn. LinkedIn, we are very big on. You're welcome to check out all of that work. Today, we are going to open up the line a little bit later. First, we have an entrepreneur pitch. Actually, we have a couple of pitches, scheduled pitches, but there is some issue going on with WebEx. So we are trying to sort that out behind the scenes. In the meantime, we at least have one pitch from Raj Yadav. Just to set a little bit of expectations here, we are on your side. This is a safe working session. There is no other agenda here other than helping you along with your business, your strategy, and so on. If you disagree with my feedback, that's fine. It's your venture. You can listen. You can decide how to process the feedback and move forward. So Raj, you are on. Raj Yadav, coming from Prayagraj, India, and the company is CureAI. Raj, please unmute your line and tell us what you're working on. Raj, we cannot hear you. You need to speak up.
Yeah, sure. This is a CureAI app. In this app,
Who is this?
This is a CureAI healthcare solution app.
Yes.
Are you listening?
Is that Raj?
Yeah, I'm Raj.
Okay, go ahead. Now go ahead, please.
Yeah, this is a CureAI app. In this app, there are 5 features. First is medical questioning answer bot. In this bot, user will have to ask the question based on user's problems, and bot will answer them based on user's question.
Okay.
And second one is skin disease classification. In this
so
feature,
just a second, Raj, is this a consumer app?
Yeah, it is a D2C app.
D2C app, okay.
Yeah.
And is the app already out there in the market?
No, we have another softwares and another app in Binary Loop. We are working on it, and this is on idea stage.
This is an idea stage. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And this is your company. Binary Loop Technologies is your company.
Yeah, Binary Loop Technologies is a parent company which is focused on software development, web development, app development, and business tools, educational softwares.
Okay. And what kind of projects are you doing, and how are you getting these projects?
I'm getting these projects from like B2B marketplaces like IndiaMart, Just Dial, and contact direct to companies and cold emails to cold emails. This is
and what kind of projects? What kind of projects have you done?
Like educational softwares and ERP software, business tools. Yeah. These types of software we are providing, and this is a CureAI. This is our new product we want to launch.
And do you have any background in the healthcare area?
I have a background in digital pathology, medical imaging,
You have
computer
background in
vision.
what is your background in medical imaging?
Yeah, yeah. I have a person who focuses on healthcare, AI in healthcare.
You have what that focuses on AI and healthcare?
I have a person who is working with me.
You have a person who's working with you on AI and
Yeah, yeah,
healthcare. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. And so let's go through your pitch about what you are thinking of building, and I will give you feedback.
Okay, okay, sure.
Go ahead.
So, what I want to do?
Yes, what you want to do.
Yeah. The biggest problem of people is that they ignore the small health problems like pain, fever, etc. But with the time, that problem start getting bigger, like cancer, heart attack, and many more. And this thing is more in India, especially in rural areas where education is very less about health issues, and many people lose their life due to not being cured on time. The biggest thing is that even for a small problem, doctors charge a lot of money for consultation, and nobody has a backup of their reports. Someone's reports are lost or damaged due to not backup of reports and physical reports. Hello.
Yeah, keep going. I'm listening.
Okay. Uh, this thing how we will solve. Firstly, we will solve all these small to big problems through early disease detection so that they can know what is the problem and which specialist will have to be shown for its cure. And we will also provide backup of reports in digital format. And why we will do this? Because many people losing their lives due to lack of detection of problems, and it takes a lot of money to go to the doctor for small problems. And because of missing the report, their past problem is not known properly and cannot be cured properly.
Okay.
And majority of people get a big problem due to lack of early detection. 97% of people have this problem. 54% of people feel existing solutions don't fully solve it. 67 of my friends and family thought it was a great idea
See, friends and family thinking it's a great idea is not a good way to validate.
because I have meet many persons and tell these things. They are saying to me it was a big idea.
So, how are you going to market this app?
So firstly, we will collect data from hospitals, patient data, and call him personally and suggest they download the app and that
Why would
app will provide
hospitals give you data?
because we will pay for it
Because you will pay
and
for it.
pay for it and market the hospitals because if users have a particular any specification for specific problem, the app will suggest a better hospital for its cure. So we will suggest the this hospital which will give a data.
Okay. How are you going to pay for it? With what? Where is the money coming from?
uh, from investment.
From investment. So you intend to raise money for this.
Yeah, yeah. Not only for this,
Okay.
for making team and also for market the product.
Okay. So Raj, one thing you have to understand is how investors
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
Investors don't invest in concepts.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Investors invest in businesses that are validated.
Okay.
The only kind of investors who invest in concepts are friends and family investors. But
Okay.
professional investors, the kind of investors we work with, will not invest in just a concept. And your
No.
pitch,
It. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Your
you can
pitch,
continue.
your pitch doesn't have um, a strategy of how you can validate this without spending money. So what my directive would be, we have a
Okay.
track in 1 million by 1 million, we have a track called bootstrapping using services. And it
Mm-hmm.
seems like you have a services business. So
Okay.
my suggestion would be that you do the services business, and in parallel, you can start validating whether this idea works or not, or whether this is the right idea with which to go to market. Can you validate? Can you make something happen? And there are, you know, you're thinking this is a B2C app. Maybe it's not a
Yeah.
B2C
Yeah.
app. Maybe it's B2B app. You don't know that yet. So one possibility from what you're saying, what comes to my mind, is that it could be an app that you white label, you develop and white label for hospitals. So you could
No,
talk to
no, no, no,
hospitals.
no. This is a D2C app.
That is what you're thinking, but what I'm saying is going to market as a
Yeah.
B2C app is a very expensive proposition. And
Okay.
you will not be able to raise money in the beginning. You're going to have to do a lot of work before you will be able to raise money.
Okay.
So you will not be able to finance the marketing of a B2C app. And this kind of
Okay.
B2C app is very difficult to bootstrap. You
Okay.
can potentially do it by using your services business and financing the marketing, but there may
Okay.
be a better path to doing this business where you take the concept of the app
Mm-hmm.
and to sell it to hospitals kind of as a white labeled app that hospitals use for their patient relationship management and so on. And then you can start making revenues very early. This is
Okay.
just my, kind of things, possibilities that you can explore. In
Yeah,
addition,
I, I know
my
what you're talking
recommendation to
about,
you,
but I
go
think
ahead.
you don't understand properly what I want to do with this concept.
I
I
understand
think you,
very well what you want to do with this concept. What I'm saying is that you will not be able to raise money for that concept right now.
yeah, 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 yeah. For present time, we will not able to raise money. But in future, after the launch of milestone and testing the product, we will able to do.
I don't think you will be able to raise money for this anytime soon. And in the meantime, if you do not have a bootstrapping strategy with which you can put one foot before the other, you will never be able to build this business. That's what I'm pointing out, is that this
Okay.
is not going to be easy to raise money for. And to get to a point where you can raise money for a B2C app like that, you need millions of users. And to get to millions of users, you need a lot of money. And it's a chicken and egg problem that is very difficult to address.
At this time, it's difficult, but after the testing the product and after the launching the product, I think it will not be a big issue for raising money.
Just launching the product is not sufficient to raise money for a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
B2C
I
app.
know. For the proposition, we have to show some revenue and stuff, but we will do it.
Well, if you think you know everything, then I have nothing to add.
No, no, no. I don't understand what you're talking about.
No, we are not really connecting. So I don't, I mean, you're not listening to me, and I don't think I'm being able to get through to you.
Okay,
So
thank you.
maybe you should just go ahead and do
Yeah,
what
we
you
have.
want to
Yeah,
do. And yeah, that's fine.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you.
So folks, those of you who are listening to this conversation, I want to give you a few um, general ideas about these B2C apps. In general, investors do not fund B2C concepts. B2C app concepts are not fundable at a concept stage. What you have to do is figure out a way not only to launch your product, but also to get millions of users and show real traction before investors are willing to fund these kinds of businesses. And getting an app out there and getting it to millions of users is a very expensive journey. And if you cannot finance that journey with professional investors, it becomes very difficult to get these B2C companies off the ground. So as a result, the kinds of techniques that we have developed in 1Mby1M is to go around this chicken and egg problem. So we always look for ways in which you can bootstrap this journey, this early journey where the chicken and egg is so heavy. There are ways of doing this. One is bootstrapping using services. So if you're trying to understand bootstrapping using services, please, one place you can start is our Udemy course on bootstrapping using services, and that's a reasonable place to start. And in particular, using this Raj's case study, I want to show you how I would do it. How, Raj, you do it is up to you. It's your business, it's your company. You do it whatever way you want to do it. How I would do it, with this case study, how I would go about building this business is I would keep my bootstrapping using services option open. So you have a services business. I would build the services business so that there is revenue coming in, and so that I can keep the business going, right? If you go out of business, you won't be able to do anything. So you have to keep the business going. So I would keep the bootstrapping using services business going. Then I would go talk to hospitals. I would go talk to, high-end hospitals that have money. And I would explain to them this concept that you have in the B2C context, but I would pitch it to hospitals as a B2B option. And I would tell them that, what if we build you an app that I would white label for you? It's going to be your app, your branded app that you check, that you use to do patient management. So this app that you're talking about, you would charge the hospital to build this app, but you keep the intellectual property. You will tell them, you'll be very upfront about it, that you will tell them that we will keep intellectual property and we will do this for other hospitals as well. We are building this app as a product, and we will charge you so much to create this patient management system for you, patient relationship management system for you, where patients can, very quickly, easily kind of check what their problems are and so forth. So I would do it as a B2B business where I would sell this concept to a lot of hospitals, get them to pay for that development, and maybe you can build it as a subscription fee, software as a service product, such that the hospitals pay you a certain subscription fee, monthly subscription fee, to be part of this, and you white label for each hospital a version of this that then consumers use. So it's a B2B2C kind of way of getting to the consumers, but then the hospitals are paying you. So let's say, I'm just using some round numbers. You can do it, you have to validate how much are hospitals willing to pay for it. Let's say each hospital pays $1,000 a month to cater to their patient base. So if you get 10 hospitals, you get $10,000 a month. You get 100 hospitals, you get $100,000 a month. But then you have a revenue possibility very quickly, and you can start building this business. That way, this business is a viable business. But if you have to spend 2-3 years just trying to get your B2C app launched, I think it will be very difficult to get this business going. This is the way I would do it. You can do it whatever way you want, Raj. This is the way I would do it. Okay?
Okay, I thank you for you.
You're very welcome. You're most welcome. Okay. Is anybody else pitching, Maureen? I see other people coming into the room, and I know you had a second pitch. Is Alicia in the room? I don't see her. Sorry, Raj?
Can I leave?
I would suggest you stay and listen to, I'm going to spend a little bit of time explaining how to use 1 million by 1 million. If you decide that you want help from 1 million by 1 million, I'll just quickly explain to you how to do that, okay? And then you can leave. Here we go. So I don't see Alicia, so I will just go ahead and give you the resources of 1Mby1M that you can that you can use to build your business. All our resources are at 1Mby1M.com. You can access them from anywhere in the world. Wherever you are, you have access to 1Mby1M. There is a blog that is very effective, and if you read the blog, you'll learn a lot, and it's free. The Entrepreneur Journeys book series, there are 12 volumes available on Amazon, and you can learn through them. These roundtables happen every week. We are close to 600 roundtables now, and hundreds of thousands of people have participated. They happen every week. You can come as many times as you want. You can pitch once. If you want weekly ongoing guidance, you need to join the 1Mby1M Premium program. And there you get extensive methodology guidance, and you get access to the curriculum. You will get help with business development where we have contacts. We will help you with strategy consulting in this mode where we give you, coaching on your business strategy. We also help you with financing and media relations. I suggest you look at the self-assessment, 1Mby1M self-assessment on the website. It's a free tool. It gives you the due diligence questions that VCs are going to ask you, and you're going to need to answer these questions. There's a free bootstrapping course on the blog, pinned to the top of the blog. So you should do this course. It's less than 1 hour, and you'll learn a lot about what goes on, in the business. We also have released 31 courses on Udemy. And these courses are very reasonably priced, and you can start your learning there as well. If you need coupons for these courses, every month we release coupons for these courses. You can contact Maureen and she will give you coupons. And on our blog, actually, you will find a lot of these coupons. That month's coupon, whichever month you're checking, that month's coupons are usually available on the blog. Our entire curriculum is 1Mby1M Basic. You can also start there. You have access to the entire curriculum in that case. So go look at the website, what to expect from Premium, what to expect from Basic, FAQs, video FAQs. The curriculum is described in detail. It is a case study-based curriculum with thousands of successful entrepreneur case studies. Investor introduction, there's policy for investor introduction. You should look at the policies for investor introduction. Our methodology is bootstrap first, raise money later. The mantra is do not go to VCs as beggars, go as kings. And that's it. We have 2 more September roundtables, and then all of October we have roundtables, and then a bunch of roundtables in November as well, and December. So the fall is a pretty full fall. Winter, we have a bit of break. If you have questions about the program, Irina is your contact, Irina at 1Mby1M.com. She'll be happy to talk to you by phone or WhatsApp as well. That is all. If anybody has any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Anybody? Questions? No? No one has questions? If you don't have questions, then I will adjourn and I'll meet you here next week. All right, well, take care. Thank you for coming. And sorry again about the technical difficulties that WebEx presented. Unfortunately, we don't have much control over WebEx and Zoom, which are the two platforms we use for various meetings. We are kind of at their mercy, but we try our best to communicate with you and make it work. Thank you very much again for coming and your understanding. Bye.